everybody, it's Rosie, and today I am going to be telling you some pro tips to help you improve in Jailbreak. So let's get started. So guys, today I'm going to tell you some tips on how to escape camping tops, and this doesn't always work because some tops know what you're up to and where you're going to go. So this is what I normally do. So if I say camping tops like this boy right here, so he's just sitting there just camping me right now, I normally use the wall over there and then spawn a car straight away. So let's do that quickly. Let's try to escape. And if I got the garage pass, then I get that ready. Damn it, he's just, say look, this person knows. He knows. So he's gone over there, right? Then I would go back over here and try to, but then he might go to the sewers. So let's. This is kind of risky. I bet he's be camping out up that ladder, so I'm not going to go that way because I don't want to get arrested by him. No, he's behind me. He's behind me. He's behind me. Oh my god! What, are you serious? Get up. No. Yes! So that's how you escape camping tops. Okay guys, now you're at the top of the jewel store and you might be thinking, what if there is camping tops camping the jewel store right now? What would you do? Okay, if there's like camping tops guarding each store, like imagine if there's a camping top there in this middle. So I would do the glitch by going down that hill, but if there's like more than one person in the jewel store, then I normally just use the last door, jump out, do it out around the corner, and then spawn a car and escape that way. Because then the cops will be still camping that place and you got away like this. So now I need to collect my jewel store money. And that's how I escape camping tops, really. Or if there's camping tops like at the city base, then I would normally just go to the volcano. And that's it. So the first tip I'm going to give you is always grind in VIP servers. Or if you don't have a VIP server, then I would suggest that you grind in small servers. And to get into a small server, then you need Roblox Plus. So download that if you haven't already. So now you're in a server, then I would get a key card from your friend. And you might be thinking, what if you don't have any friends? Then I would say you should bring an ult in. So I'm just going to load into my ult. So my ult's coming in. So if you haven't got a friend, you'd have an ult to grind with. So we need to wait for my ult to load in. So now we need to escape the prison. So now you have escape prison, then you can grind some stores. I did a grinding method like, is it 3 months ago I did it? So if you haven't already, then check that out. It will show you how to make money fast. So I'm going to show you a trick at the power plant, what I normally do to get extra money. So now guys, we have just arrived at the power plant. So just park your helicopter near the door so it's easy to get out and get out the place. And then you need to get your ult inside the power plant. So I'm going to show you in a minute after I did this puzzle like this. And I normally just jump on my friend's head, but if you haven't got a friend, then you can just use a jetpack or just do the obby. It still works the same. Okay, now I need to get my ult, and I'm making my ult come in the door. I just ragdolled, damn it. Okay. My ult is in the power plant now. Now, just do the puzzle. Like this. Okay, you've done the puzzle. So always leave the last line. So, because that's part of the trick, I would say. So you have to collect that last dot when you're halfway at the volcano, not prison. Sorry. Okay, and then you've done it. And now you can actually leave your ult outside the power plant. Okay, now you need to be really careful here, because if you collect it too early, you'll just lose your whole power plant money, and we don't want that. So now you wait here, and you have to wait till you're at 5,000 and is it 750? Yeah. Oops, I went a bit too late. Oh well. And we just get like extra money. Like that. So it's really easy. I'm not sure if much people know that. So that's what I normally do when I'm trying to be with a friend. Okay, so the next tip I will give you is, most people will know this, but I would say that you should know the whole map when you're grinding. So you have to look for robbers like for ages. So know all the whole map first, and grinding should be a lot easier for you. So the next tip is use the fastest vehicle you own. So for me, I like to use the armor helicopter because I can just fly over buildings and get to places a lot quicker than using a car. But if you haven't got an armor helicopter, then just use the default helicopter, or you can just use like the torpedo. I think that's fast, or any of the fastest cars you own. Okay, the final tip I'm going to give you for grinding is, so a lot of people asked, don't you ever get bored of grinding every single day for hours and hours? And I would say, yes, I do get bored, but when I'm grinding, I normally just listen to music because it makes the grinding a lot faster, so you're not as bored. And I would say it's more fun if you grind with friends, because then you can talk. So grinding alone can get a bit boring sometimes. So I would suggest that you grind with other people. So now I'm going to show you some tips on 1v1, how to get better at it. And I'm not really an expert, and I wouldn't class myself as a pro at 1v1 because I don't think I'm that good at it. But I do know some tips that I can give you to help you improve. So first off, always keep changing weapons when you're in a battle, because your shotgun might run out of bullets. So if that happens, then always change to like a pistol, or you can change to a rifle as well. And another tip I'm going to give you is always keep jumping up and down, so it will confuse that top, so they will miss the taser or they will miss their bullets as well. And I think you just need to practice your aim. The more you practice, the better you will get at it. 3, 2, 1, go. There, and that's how you defeat a 1v1. Okay guys, that's it for today. If any of these tips has helped you, then give this video a thumbs up, subscribe down below, and remember, these tips are my opinion, but if you guys have any tips, then leave a comment down below, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!